What's up, guys? Welcome back to your favorite theme park podcast, Coasters and Bro-Sters. You can see beside me, no Jeremy today. He's actually getting double hip replacement tomorrow. So, no, I'm just kidding. He's really not. But it's his anniversary weekend, so he's just out spending time with the family. So, it's a very special episode, though, because this is our first guest. You may know him from TikTok, Instagram. This is Ace from All Cool Entertainment. So welcome, Ace. You're actually our first guest that we're having on the podcast.
This is awesome. I am honored. Thank you so much. Yeah. Appreciate it. This is great.
I was just thinking about guests and stuff, and I was like, you know what? I think Ace would be a really good person to have on here. And I was thinking earlier today of the first time that we actually met.
Yep.
I think it might have been like summer of 2023.
Yeah.
Because you kind of came on, like I was already doing TikTok stuff, and then you kind of came onto the scene, and you really made a name for yourself in the Universal streaming side.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was it. It was going into Horror Nights, all the Horror Nights stuff, and then, you were there like every day streaming, which you're doing now again. You're back in Orlando, you're streaming again.
Back.
So, it's awesome, and I think that, not being here for a while and then coming back must be nice, but it's, glad to see you back here. And, yeah, I think it was Horror Nights. That was really the thing that kind of brought me into the fold here, but yeah.
Yeah, because 2023, you went to every single night of Halloween Horror Nights, didn't you? Every night, 48 nights? Is that what it is? That's insane.
Every night. And we streamed every night. Sometimes it was long. Sometimes, we ran into you a few times, obviously.
Yeah.
It was great.
So, I don't even get how going to HHN every single night would have on your mental capacity and how you'd be. I feel like there'd just be days I'd be like, I don't even want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to see anything. I don't want to wait in lines. I don't want to be in scare zones. I don't want to hear the sound of chainsaw, anything like that. How the heck did you push through going to 48 nights of HHN?
I still have that Dr. Oddfellow music. That ding, 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 ding,
oh my god!
I don't want to get you copy strike, but yeah, that comes up all the time in my head. So not like PTSD, but it was honestly. I just wanted to do it to say I did it, and I did, and I do that with a lot of things, but I'm never doing it again. It's never happening. I love Horror Nights, don't get me wrong, but it kind of kills the vibe if you do that,
Yeah, I definitely feel like just going so much, I think I'd have trouble enjoying it.
Yep.
Did you get a frequent Fear Pass for this year?
No. This year, we're going to be doing something a little different. I don't know. The plans aren't 100% set yet, but we're going to do Horror Nights. We're going to try to do some other things, too.
Okay.
We gotta expand a little bit,
I see.
Because, I'm not saying I'm burnt out, but I've been coming to Universal since I was a kid, living here now. I love Universal. I love Disney. But we got to branch out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When did you move to Orlando?
Ooh, that was 2021.
Okay.
And that was my fiance, who I live with. We were actually planning a wedding. And then the vid happened and ruined everything. So we decided, you know what? Something we've always wanted to do. We go to Disney all the time. We would go down 4 times a year at one point. It was crazy.
Oh, my gosh.
And this is when I was actually making a decent living, more than a decent living. Unlike now here in Florida, which I would not recommend. But now that we're down here, we are happier. It is nice. And, but yeah.
And you moved from the New York area?
Oh, no. Boston.
No. Boston. Okay.
That's illegal.
Okay.
That's illegal.
I couldn't tell with the accent. I knew it was definitely somewhere in the New England area.
Got my coffee here.
Boston, the coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah, okay. I've never been to Boston. It's on my bucket list. It's a very historical city, isn't it?
Very historical.
Yeah.
And we lived in an area that was so close to all that. So, very near to Paul Revere and Lexington, all that stuff. So a lot of that growing up, we'd have some of that stuff in our backyard,
really?
The
That's
trails
awesome.
and stuff. Yeah, it's really cool.
So you come to Orlando in 2021. Did you immediately start making content?
We wanted to do, I think that was that Horror Nights 30? I think that was 30 because they pushed it off because of COVID. They did the kind of 30 year, and I really wanted to come down for 30 and also Disney 50th, Disney World 50th. But no offense, Disney. It's kind of lame.
Yeah. And they dragged it on for 3 years too. So there's that.
Yeah. It wasn't great, but we wanted to be down here to experience all that. but we didn't know if we were going to like it. We didn't know if we were going to like being down here. You know, this is our first time living somewhere outside of our home state. We both grew up in Massachusetts, so we didn't know what it was going to be like, but we like it, so we're here.
That's good.
You know?
And so you didn't start making content right away.
I was, but I was doing more of the gaming stuff
Okay.
still because I started off with gaming. I love gaming. And, you know, I was doing gaming content at the time. I did some theme park stuff, but not really. You know, it was kind of like, you know, a video every so often, but, you know, not Halloween Horror Nights. Every single night.
right. So was there like a turning moment in your content where you're like, okay, this theme park stuff is kind of kicking off. Maybe I can pursue it more? Because I definitely know, like, when I hit a certain point with my TikTok page, I was like, okay, this can maybe be something. So was there anything like that for you where you're like, okay, maybe this can be a thing?
Yeah, I think it was the Horror Nights videos, the lore videos. I think that's what sort of took off, going over the icons and things like that. But, you know, I did have some gaming videos take off too, oddly enough. But those are the ones I think that most people follow me for, and also for the streaming, when we streamed every day during Horror Nights. But, I mean, right now, oddly enough, the theme park stuff, I love the theme park stuff. I love theme parks. I love gaming, but we do want to do some movie stuff too. We're going to talk about movies, you know, because that's a big thing too, because the theme parks and movies, you know, some of that connects. So we'll see.
Yeah, and it's your name, I guess, too. All Cool Entertainment doesn't necessarily narrow you down into any type of niche, so that's good.
Right.
Funny enough, I think 2023, when you're making a lot of those HHN history videos, I think you taught me what the word lore was, because you used it in so many of your videos. I was like, what does this word lore mean? And then now it's like 2025. I hear the word lore everywhere. I think a lot of people use that word. It's really come onto the scene in the past couple of years. I kid you not. I'm pretty sure I learned the word lore because you used it so frequently.
Do you know the lore?
Yeah, and it's literally just like that. And you have a very distinguishable voice, too, in your videos. So I was like, what the heck is this lore word? And why does it keep using it? I'm pretty sure I had to do a Google search, Google to find what the hell lore means, because I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, so would you say you are more of a Disney person, or do you like Universal better?
You know, that's a good question. And, like, it's like, if you asked me what my favorite band was, you're like, hey, man, what's your favorite band? Whatever. What's your favorite movie? Like, Letterboxd, you know, they got the 4 movies, music. It really depends on the day. Like, what's your favorite band? I might say Metallica one day, Megadeth another day. Or, you know, if you ask me what my favorite theme park is or company, I might say Disney one day, Universal another. But Epic Universe is pretty freaking awesome.
Epic is great. They crushed Epic.
Yes.
That's for sure.
They need to add that onto an AP, because
Soon.
I would be
They have
there constantly. Constantly. It's awesome.
When do you think they will? Next year?
That's what everyone's saying, and I get it. It makes sense, but travel right now seems to be down, and people are also saying that that could, you know, lean into them adding it to the AP. But for Universal, does that make sense for them financially? Probably not. They probably won't. If they're still selling tickets, I don't see why they wouldn't. Until they stop making money, that's when they're going to do it. You know what I mean?
I've heard capacity is a little low over there.
Yeah.
I think there's a bunch of different reasons why people probably aren't visiting right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into any the thing messy right now, but
I hear you.
I think just capacity is a little bit lower, even like on Disney's standpoint, maybe even for the Islands and Universal side.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of APs are just waiting it out too, because the tickets aren't necessarily cheap, and the food there isn't necessarily cheap. I mean, visiting a theme park in general is going to cost you a little bit. So I think a lot of APs. I'm certainly waiting. I've been itching to go again, but I don't know if I want to drop $150 on just a ticket.
Right.
So I'm kind of waiting it out. I know a lot of other APs are. No, but they absolutely crushed Epic though.
Yeah.
You went like right before I did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how many,
literally like 4 or 5 days before
how many
you did.
days did you guys visit?
All right, so I haven't told anybody this, so this is like
Ooh.
this is a first. Okay,
We're getting some tea here.
I'm gonna give you the tea. We, I don't know how far I'm gonna go into this, but I'm gonna tell you. We went there for 2 days. Okay, we stayed at Helios, expensive, but we wanted to do the hotel review, which I never posted, but hey, whatever. So great hotel. We stayed there sometime in May before you, and then the next day we went to the park for the first time. So we did the entrance that's at Helios, right? But that was great. Had a great time, early entry, but they actually upgraded our room,
Oh, nice.
and I've never had that happen before. So we actually had a suite. I haven't told anybody this, but like it was incredible. And I don't know if we were just lucky or what happened there, but you know, thank you, Lowe's. That was awesome. But yeah, we'll post about that later at some point. But yeah, it was great, and the view was amazing. And then we get into the park. Went there for 2 days. We didn't get to do everything though. Even with 2 days, we spent most of our time at Isle of Burke. Honestly, I didn't. I have not. This is probably. I haven't told anybody this either. I did not go on Stardust. I have not gone on Stardust.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. It's sad. Yeah.
Was Ministry of Magic open when you guys went? Because when I went for my 2 days, it was closed. I haven't gone on that one yet either.
So my buddy Matt, we had like planned it out. It was his second time. He came the second day with us, and he was like, I don't know. I really want to go on this ride, so we're going to go again. I'm like, yeah, you should go this day because we're going. And so the first day, we actually got in the virtual queue, first virtual queue, and then it was madness. But yeah, to answer your question, we went on the ride, and it was awesome. But the second day when my buddy Matt wanted to go, we couldn't get the queue for the life of us.
Oh, my
There was just no way.
It seemed like it was a mess the entire time they had that virtual queue system.
Yeah, they canceled it. Okay?
Yeah, they
So
don't even have it anymore.
they got rid of it completely. But when we were there, we had the thing, and then it said, "Oh, excuse me." When we were eating lunch, it was like, "We have to change your time or something." I'm like, "What?" Okay, so we go in the app, change the time, and it says, "Oh, sorry, your reservation's completely gone."
Just
I'm like,
gone?
"What?" So we get over there, and everybody else is in line, and we're like, "Did you guys have this thing happen?" Well, yeah. So then the team members were like, "Don't worry about it. As long as you have the original QR code, you're good." So I feel you guys over there are killing it, honestly, the team members, because that was crazy. And a lot of people were upset and screaming and freaking out. So, you know, I don't know how they deal with it, honestly.
I don't know how they did either. Yeah, the virtual queue just seems like it was just chaos. Disney handled the virtual queues way better than Universal did in their short little time. So,
Yes.
And people were getting upset. I mean, and people were claiming like you can't be on the internet.
Yep.
Just keep reswiping, close the app. People were coming up with all these different types of
Yep.
like ideas and tricks just to get a virtual queue for the ride. And I've heard the ride is like it's good, but it's not like crazy amazing good.
I think, there's definitely a lot of hype, and I get it. The queue is amazing. You've seen the queue. You went to
Oh,
the
yeah,
queue,
yeah.
right? Queue is awesome. I actually really do like the ride, and I do think it's one of the best rides there for what we went on. There's only 3 rides we didn't go on. The Carousel, Yoshi's, and Stardust. So of all the things we did, it's definitely one of the best rides. I think a lot of people maybe expected a little too much out of it, but there's a few parts of the ride that really make it like amazing. The whole ride itself, like repeat value, maybe, I don't know though. First time going on it though, amazing.
Yeah, I have ridden it. I have ridden Stardust. I think the yellow track is probably my favorite ride at Epic. It's intense. It's fun. It's fast. That first launch, when I initially went on it, so the launch is kind of like in 2 parts. So you have like that first launch, like in the very first launch, there's like 2 sections of it, and then it goes again. So when I was first on it, I did the first launch. I was like, that's it. And I was like, then it just propels you forward. I was like, that's it. And then that second part of the launch hit and got just flung. But that ride is really, 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 really good.
Now, would you put it up against? I know everybody likes to do this, and I probably know these. Yeah.
I still think Velocicoaster is better.
And I think that's what most people would say.
There's a little bit of bias, I think, just for me. But I think overall, I think Velocicoaster still is the best ride. I take Q into effect and then the theming. I mean, you can't beat
the Raptors in the queue.
The Raptors in the queue. Like,
so
are you absolutely kidding me? Mm-hmm. I will say you didn't miss much on Yoshi's Adventure.
Yeah,
it's not much going on there.
Yeah,
it was actually the first ride that I went on when I went to Epic, just because I was in Mario Land. And I was like, I'm gonna hop on. It's a 5-minute wait.
Right.
It's slower than the People Mover. It's shorter than the People Mover. That's what I was kind of comparing it to the entire time.
Right.
It's not nothing to write home about.
Yeah. I mean, it's for kids, I get it, but at the same time, like, I did want to go on it, but I'm not going to be, like, lining up for it next time. Stardust is the ride I'm going to right away.
Yes. Stardust is great. And thankfully, like, during those AP previews, it was not busy at all.
Yeah.
And I went even when they opened up the tickets to everyone.
Same.
I was kind of irritated about that at the time.
Yep.
I'm over it now, but the way they handled it, I think, was a little bit ridiculous. I'll die on that hill.
Yep.
But
I agree.
It was great. Really low crowd levels. I think I rode Monsters Unchained the most, probably like almost 10 times in 2 days.
Oh, wow.
I walked on it just about every single time too.
Yeah.
And I was looking in the app the other day, and like it was like midday during the week, like a 15-minute wait.
I don't understand. Like I don't
understand it either.
I know the ride like is built for capacity and like to move people along, and that's great. But there's no way that people like. I don't know if people just don't know. I don't know what it is, but that ride's amazing. You have to go on that ride.
You have to.
It's so good.
I wonder if people think that it's just going to be really scary.
Yes, I think that's part of it, and I think some people like to say, "Well, it's like what's the Harry
Forbidden
Potter
Journey?"
one?" Yeah, and so that I think gets in people's heads too. But you got to try it. And I said this in the video that I posted. I said you have to go on this.
You
ride.
have to.
It's so
There's way less screens than Forbidden Journey,
right?
And the animatronics are absolutely crazy,
Unreal.
I love the werewolf animatronic.
Yep.
How he kind of pops up out you, and then I love the creature of the Black Lagoon. That animatronic is so cool, and it's in such a spot where you're not expecting it. That one actually did kind of scare me a little bit, I will say.
Yeah.
That animatronic is insane.
I think the first time my jaw was just like, I remember just looking over at my fiance, and I was just looking over at Lee, and I was like, "Are you serious? Is this real?"
Yeah. The animatronics are insane. The queue is awesome too. There's like 2 short pre-shows.
Yep.
And even the animatronics in the pre-show, it's like, this is just the pre-show. Like, what's the ride going to be if this is the pre-show?
Right.
Yeah, I loved Monsters Unchained. I didn't get to ride Curse of the Werewolf, though, either. I've heard it's just a really short ride.
It's fine, but it feels like something you'd go to like Six Flags or like it's a fine ride. It's fun, but also I'm not saying you should do this, but there were people like across from us, kids obviously, like spinning like crazy, and I think that's more enjoyable. But I don't know. It's fun, but it's not more like waiting more than 20 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
No,
like,
that's fair. That's fair. I've heard there's a downside of just the ride duration is just not very long.
Yeah.
Is Owl of Berk your favorite land there?
I think so. I just think it feels the most complete out of all the lands. Like, I feel like the theming is incredible. I mean, yeah, there's sight lines. I know people like to get upset about that on various platforms. Yeah. And I get it. I do get it. But at the same time, when you first walk into that land, dude, and you go right past that tablet thing or whatever, it's honestly like, I can't explain it. It's just so, the amount of like joy. I felt like a kid. I felt like a kid walking in there. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's my favorite land. It's just so immersive.
Yep.
And I think it's definitely the prettiest. Like you said, when you get past that tablet and you just see the water, you see the mountain, you can see Hiccup's wing glider, zooming through the water.
Yes.
Like you're blown away by the immersiveness of this land.
Right.
And Hiccup's wing glider is a phenomenal ride.
Yeah.
It's way faster than I thought it was going to be. And there are some intense moments.
Yeah.
It's not quite as intense as Hagrid's, I think, but it's just a step down. It is a very, very fun roller coaster, I will say. It's very fun.
Yeah, and part of the way, like, the way they designed it to go over the water the way it does, that adds to that immersion you're talking about. And, like, to me, and it brings it to another level. It's an amazing attraction. That's the ride we rode the most, I think, when we were there.
Yeah. That ride was, like, number 3, I think, in my hype list. I was very impressed by it. Did you get to meet Hiccup and Toothless while you were there?
We did. We met Hiccup and Toothless. We didn't get to see the little ones, though, the little robot ones.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
they're not robots. But, we didn't get to see, I don't know who's watching. We didn't get to see the baby dragons, which I'm kind of bummed about, but next time. And what else? Yeah, we did a lot. We were there for 2 days. Now, granted, part of it, though, we did end up waiting in, lines. The first line was Donkey Kong, and that was early entry. Donkey Kong is no longer on early entry, but it was when we went.
Gotcha.
So we waited 2 hours. The ride was broken down the entire morning.
Oh, my Lord.
So the point of early entry, dismissed.
Yeah. Did you like Donkey Kong? I liked it.
Listen, I liked it. Great theming. My dad, that was our game. Like, we played that all the time. So, like, very nostalgic for me. I'm talking about a guy who, he would drive around Massachusetts. He had the DK rap on CD, okay? This man would blast this thing to embarrass us, and I loved it. I thought it was great. So yeah, I love the theming on it. It's a great ride. But did you sit in the front or the back?
I rode it twice. I think I did one of each.
Do you feel that the front is more immersive, though? I didn't ride the front. I rode the back because the back is, you're sitting higher, and when the track illusion there goes off, do you feel like it's not the same, or were you just like, whatever?
I don't think I paid that much attention, and it's been like over 2 months now.
Fair,
So
fair.
I don't know. I know a lot of people were saying that it's really rough, but I think the shakes are part of the ride because you're
Right.
on a fake track.
Right.
So I liked it. I thought it was a really good ride,
Yeah.
especially that first like drop and you see like them coming like about to collide with you and you
Yes,
swoop down the
yes.
opposite direction. I thought it was a really good ride, and you have that part over the water too.
Yeah.
Kong Country is a nice little addition. Like that was probably one of the coolest like sections of a land.
Yes,
Like you can go
yes.
through a separate tunnel, and then it's like a whole new world branched off of Super Mario World.
Yep. I love
was
that
really
area. I love that area so much, and I think that I know it's small. I know it's not as big as the others, but it is like you said, it's a part of Super Nintendo World. A lot of people are like, oh, it's so small. It's like, yeah, it's a section
not a whole
of
land.
Super Nintendo World. So, yeah.
Did you get that Kong float?
Of
Dude,
course,
it's so
of
good.
course,
So
of
good. I'm not a
course,
huge
yeah.
pineapple fan. Loved it. Loved it.
And like I was skeptical at first. I'm like pineapple and then banana and like
Yeah.
there's all this stuff on top. Nah,
It was good.
It was good. Yeah.
And my cup is actually sitting up on that top shelf.
There
with
we
the spoon.
go.
That's
Nice.
like
Yep.
one of the big draws of even getting the float in the first place. To get that collectible cup.
I had to get that.
take.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of though Bowser's Castle. I made a video about it. I got so much hate. I got so much hate from this.
Wait.
I didn't like it.
You said you weren't a big fan. No, you hated it.
Okay, that's fair. I hated it. I think it's the stupidest ride. I think it's ridiculous. And I was getting torn apart in my comment section of my video.
I didn't comment.
Didn't like it.
I didn't comment on the video because I too was afraid of the backlash. But I will tell you now, he's right. It's 100% not a great ride. The queue's cool. Queue's awesome.
Queue's
Like,
great.
love that. I think, and I said this, and a team member actually commented on my YouTube video. They were like, because I was like, I don't know if you can ride it without the glasses. I'm like, this would be maybe a little bit better if you didn't have the glasses.
I took the glasses
right?
off.
See, that's what I should have done because, like, I'm doing it with the glasses. I'm like, all right, this is fine, but it's not. And I know, geared towards kids, whatever. But yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that ride. And
We were like, you just don't understand how to play it. What's there not to understand? You hit the two buttons to shoot shells, and you move it when the arrow says to move it. What am I not understanding here?
I even said in the beginning of my video, because I watched yours and I was very careful, I was like, as someone who got over 100 coins, because I did, like, I did not enjoy this ride. I just want to be clear. Did not enjoy it. But
No.
yeah, it's unfortunate because Mario Kart is an awesome game.
Oh, of course.
And they could have done so much with it. It's not as bad as Fast and Furious, which I loved your video, by the way, the new one
video
you
posted
made.
this morning. That video did very well. Yeah,
It's true.
it is true. That ride is awful, man.
Hey, Orlando, we're going to give you this little ride where you're on a
Please.
party bus. Meanwhile, in Hollywood, we're going to build a coaster.
A coaster? Well, we might be getting a Fast and Furious coaster.
Yes.
We might be.
So, what is going on over there?
So-
Because I've been hearing rumors left and right, and I don't know what to believe.
No one knows anything at this point because Universal hasn't released anything.
Yeah.
Biggest rumor right now, I think, is Ghostbusters because of the area that it's in, and you have the fire station.
Yeah.
And they did leave some Easter eggs on those construction walls over there.
Right, that's right.
Second rumor is Back to the Future. Third rumor is Fast and the Furious. Out of all of those, I would love to see the Fast and Furious coaster come to Orlando because the one in Hollywood looks crazy.
Right.
And the themed vehicles from the movies are going to be, I think, really cool too.
Fastest coaster at a Universal Park, too.
It's going to be over there. Really? Okay, I didn't know that.
Only by a little bit. Only by a
because the
couple
Voss coaster
miles,
is 70, so that's going to top.
I think it's like 73.
Dang,
So, yeah.
that's going to be fast.
Yeah.
It looks good,
Just
especially on the hills over there in Hollywood. How
Yeah.
they have it like going up the hills and all over the walkways. It's going to be intense. But they're doing a lot of work in City Walk. They have a little wall path, but right as soon as you exit studios, if you go to the right towards Island, there's a little
yes.
section of walls you have to walk through. They're even doing work on the part in front of the water. So I don't know what's going to go there, but I think it's going to be a pretty big coaster.
Yeah, and
if it is a coaster, even. I assume it is.
I think that somebody was saying it could have been theme park stop. I don't want to misquote, but somebody had mentioned there were some permits filed for the buildings back there, and they're going to be building a new building or something. I don't know. They're doing something with that space, and there's a lot of space. And I actually, believe it or not, rode Rip Ride Rocket for the first time with my buddy Matt, because I was like, dude, I've never been on this ride. I want to go by myself. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
do you want to just go? And he was like, yeah, of course. So we went, and I understand it's an older roller coaster, but it's fun, man.
I like it.
the ride. I don't
I've
understand.
always been a fan of Rip Ride Rocket.
I don't get the
It
hate.
gets so much hate.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's so bumpy and this and that. I'm like,
rough. It's been open since '09. I don't think the track has ever been replaced.
right. I would say, like, guys, have you ever been on the Hulk? Like, that's a
I don't
little
ride
more
the
rough.
Hawk. I don't hate the Hawk, but I can't ride it because it makes me sick.
Yeah, it's more. I think that's
way
more
more
rough.
rough.
So I don't know.
I rode Rip Ride Rocket on Thursday,
Yeah.
and back behind those sound stages where they have queues for HHN is
Yes.
all tore up right now.
Oh.
They're redoing it. So they're getting down to crunch time. It's less than 6 weeks away, and that whole looks like they're repaving it or something. They're redoing the pavement or concrete or whatever.
That's a good point. You could get a nice view from up there. Mm-hmm. I mean,
Yeah, and you get a really good view of that construction between the Hard Rock and the Rip Ride Rocket.
yes.
So they are starting work though back there. You can see some stuff going in the ground already.
Yeah.
Maybe support beams. I don't know. I don't do construction. It's coming along.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that they're already starting all this work before Rip Ride Rocket even closes next month is impressive.
Yeah.
It's very impressive. So
Yeah.
I'm
I
very
hope,
happy to see that.
I hope they build it quick, unlike other roller coasters in the Florida area that I won't mention.
Won't name.
With my favorite IP of all time. But yes.
Oh, Tron is your favorite IP?
One of them.
You like it a lot?
I saw the new trailer for the new one, and I'm beyond excited.
Who's in that one? It's someone big, right?
So
Probably Glenn Powers.
Evan Peters is in it,
That's who
which
it is,
I'm
yes.
excited about. Jared Leto's in it. What's her name? Oh, geez, Greta Lee. There's a few other people, but the trailer, and they added, I don't know if you're a fan, but Nine Inch Nails has a new song that came out too for the soundtrack, and people were like, "Oh, it's not Daft Punk. I don't know how it's gonna be." I was the same way. The song's awesome,
Okay.
so I'm pumped.
Sweet. Yeah. I think they might have the new coaster done by this time next year.
Yeah,
I really think
yeah,
they will.
It's possible. Yeah, with their track record, I could see it.
Yeah. Everyone loves to compare how long it took Epic Universe to be completed versus how long it took Tron to be completed. It's like the same time frame. And there was all the Disney people were like, "Oh, COVID." It's like Universal took like a 6-month break during COVID
Right.
as well, and they still got a whole park completed. So,
Yep.
And then they'll go in, well, we had to import metal and stuff. Yada yada. It's like, okay, whatever. You can't. The Disney stands cannot say anything bad about Disney ever. Strike them down.
You know what it is? It's that the thing that bothers me, because like that, all that stuff's debatable. I get it. That's fine. And part of it, we're kind of I'm joking around a little bit too. But the thing that bothers me are the people that don't accept that Universal's like a serious theme park competitor
Yes.
to Disney, especially now that Epic is open, because it is. And I think that if they keep things going the next few years, cool new coaster there for studios, which really needs it needs a really nice attraction there. Because, yeah, you got the DreamWorks Land. That's cool for the kids. Mummy's still great. But everything else, while they're cool rides, there's really nothing there that's like,
Right.
I got to go to, like my brother, when he visited, he's like, hey, man, I haven't been here in like 15 years. Where should we go? And I'm like, I don't know. What do you like? He's like, I like coasters. I'm like, okay, well,
Islands.
there's Rip Ride and there's blah, blah, blah. And so now with Rip Ride gone, there's no reason for him really to go to studios over islands. It's going to be islands every day.
Yeah, that has to remain a coaster.
Yeah.
It has to be. Because
Yep.
you have to have that element
Yep.
over in studios. And you just got to have that thrill factor. Other than that, you only have like Mummy
Right.
that has any type of thrill factor there.
Yep.
People were joking around that's going to be a Minions coaster. I would lose it. I would lose it.
Listen. I got the Minions Crocs on, okay? I love Minions more than anybody in the world, okay? I get it. I also know that I am a grown adult. But listen, okay? If they turn... And I actually do think that theming a coaster... Like, I thought they were just going to re-theme Rip Ride to the coaster from the first movie. But, like, in all honesty, you have to have something thrilling. You do.
Yes.
It has to be thrilling. I agree with you there. But, yeah, I love Minions. But the current Minions rides, I know they're geared towards kids. Not for me. They're just not for me.
Minion Blast is...
Probably the worst.
Minion Blast is so bad.
Got rid of Shrek for that, too. Let's remember.
The past, like, how many times I've been to Universal the past, like, 10 days, it's a 5-minute wait any time of the
Every
day.
day.
It's so
Every
bad.
day.
Yesterday or today I was there. Minion Mayhem was down. Minion Blast had a 20-minute wait.
Oh,
I was like, okay.
That's the only reason why.
This because Minion Mayhem is delayed.
Yeah, like I
so
said,
bad.
I love Minions. Like I said, I'm wearing Minion Crocs. My fiance and I, first started dating. We've seen all the movies in the theaters. I love Minions, but that ride is awful. It's awful. And here's the thing: it's for kids, right? So why is there like a little metal bar? Like, is the kid supposed to see over that?
Exactly.
What are you doing?
And those blasters are kind of heavy.
Oh yeah.
They are. They're probably 3-4 pounds. I mean, you hold that for 6-7 minutes, it makes your shoulders a little sore.
Yeah,
I will say that.
You guys are weak. I can see it now.
No, I work out
Right.
consistently. You hold those guns like this for 5 minutes. It's I mean, especially people that aren't used to it. I mean,
Right.
It makes your shoulders a little sore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We can talk Disney now. Do you have a 4-park order of your favorite parks there?
I used to say Hollywood Studios was number one. I really love Hollywood Studios, but I think right now I have to think about it now that you asked me, because I also really like Animal Kingdom. My least favorite is probably going to be Magic Kingdom. I'm going to be honest with you.
Fair.
And the reasons for that are, one, most of the rides are geared towards kids and families. I am a quote-unquote Disney adult, I guess, because I don't have children. So, whatever. But, like, I like Tron, but it's too short. And all the attractions are geared towards, like, kids and families. There's nothing really thrilling there. Space Mountain, yeah, kind of. But for the most part, and I know it's classic, but it also, you have to take a bus and then a boat and then a jetpack, and then you have to, like, hopscotch just to get
Yes.
there. And I'm not a fan.
Yes.
Unless you're spending $600 to $1,000 a night at one of the 3 hotels that surround it, no thank you. No thank you. So, number 4, Magic Kingdom. Number 3, currently, oh gosh, I used to actually hate Epcot. I know that's your favorite, right?
Epcot's my favorite.
And it's creepy that I know all this stuff, right? So I pay attention. But listen, Epcot used to be my least favorite. But when they added Guardians and a few other things, it does bump it up a little bit for me. But I do love Rock and Roller Coaster, and I do love Rise of the Resistance. So I think I would put... but Animal Kingdom also has, like, all these attractions that are gone now. So I think Animal Kingdom's going in that 3 spot. And then, as of right now, I'm putting Hollywood at number 2 and then Epcot at number 1. But you could switch those depending on which day of the week you asked.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Epcot, and I mean Guardians is. Do you think Guardians is Disney's best attraction?
If it's not Guardians, it's gonna be. If it's not Guardians, which Guardians is awesome. This is gonna sound so stupid, but the thing I think that could ruin somebody's experience, believe it or not, when we're talking about immersion and all this stuff, is the random song choice. Because if you get
Conga, Disco Inferno.
See this, I don't know if we're gonna agree on this one. If you get Everybody Wants to Rule the World, or okay, let's put it this way: let's get a song you don't like. How about that? If you get a song you don't like, it might ruin the immersion for you. How about that? Is that fair?
You don't like Everyone Wants to Rule the World?
Listen,
Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
I think there's definitely a group of people that like that one, and that's fine. But to me, I am, and I know it's the basic B answer, but I am the, oh my God, I can't even think of the name. September. I'm a September guy.
Okay.
Always been a September guy.
I can get behind September.
And like one idea I had was, and I don't know, I'm not an Imagineer. Why not, instead of in the holiday season, they actually have a version of September called December? Why not just play that? It's Christmas and holiday themed.
I didn't know that.
I don't know.
Yeah. I kind of agree on that. If I get Disco Inferno, Conga, or
One way or another.
What's the Blondie song?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I get one of those 3 songs, I'm going to be ticked.
Yes.
If I get Iran, I'm going to be the most ecstatic. That's my favorite song on there.
Yeah.
I'd probably put September, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. You can flip those 2.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 best songs. If I get one of those, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But if I get one of the other 3, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And especially if you buy a Lightning Lane, you're wasting $17 on it. It's like, okay.
Right.
I'm getting one of the worst songs on the ride. I
Right.
spent $17 to walk on this. I get that.
And
Yeah.
so that's why I know it's an older ride, but I do like Expedition Everest. I think that's
Everest
a great
is
coaster.
good.
And like, I know the Yeti doesn't work. I understand. I know it's not 100% what it used to be, even during that short period of time. But I think that might be my favorite ride.
Everest? Everest is great.
Maybe.
I was at Animal Kingdom on Friday. Went on Everest for the first time in a long time. Really good.
Yeah.
When my siblings and I went there, like 08, 010, not 010, but 10. The park's closing. It's like a 10-minute wait, 5-minute wait, just on, off, on, off, on,
Yes.
on, off. That's
Yep.
like one of my favorite attractions, just like for nostalgic purposes. My siblings and I would just go on it all the time. Funny story, first time when we went to Disney, 2008, my sister, one of them, didn't like roller coasters at the time. And we had to convince her to go on. And she's like, it goes backwards. I was like, no, it doesn't. What are you talking about? It doesn't go backwards. So we forced her to go on it. You get to the top where the track is broken. It goes backwards. She's like, I knew it went backwards.
Oh.
And then after we got off, she loved it. And then we went on it probably like, a billion times.
That's awesome.
So we had to trick her into going on it first. Yeah. Great ride, though.
I lied, though. I'm sorry. I forgot about Rise. I think Rise might be my favorite. That might be my favorite. But yeah, you could switch them depending on the day of the week.
You're a big Star Wars fan?
I am a pretty big Star Wars fan. I mean, I've watched all the movies, the shows, played all the games. Yeah,
So you could say yeah.
I think that's fair. Actually, the one time I got to work with part of Disney was they sent me Vader Immortal, the VR game.
Oh, okay.
And it's actually pretty cool. It was fun. But that was the only time I worked with Disney, so I'm still here.
There you go.
You should contact me.
Hey, hit up Ace. Hit up Ace. You know where to find him.
Him too.
You know where to find him.
Come on.
Me too. I wouldn't be mad about me too. Have you ever done a media event? You've done Sir Henry's.
So yes, I have done Sir Henry's, and I gotta tell you, Sir Henry's, they put a lot of work.
Where is
into
that at? First of all,
it's like an hour away from here.
is it in Lakeland?
It's in what's the name of it? I don't know if it's Lakeland.
We can Google it. I have a
It's
computer in my hand.
I forget that Plant City, Florida.
Plant City. Let me look that up because I'm not entirely sure where it is.
And it's I like the fact that they have their own original like lore and stuff. And the media event was fun, man. Like we went to two of them actually. We did the holiday one and just the regular like Halloween one. But they have a new hayride now that they added like a couple years ago. We haven't gone in a while, and it's not because I don't like going there or anything like that. It's just it's a bit of a drive for me, and also that's why. Actually, yeah, that's the only reason why.
No, yeah,
it's a bit of a drive,
I get
and
it.
so like if I do think though that if you're in that area, you should check out that event. Yeah,
Yeah. Jeremy and I talked about this on the pod last week. Halloween is very big in Orlando.
yes,
And I think theme parks definitely have a big part to do with it. But like you go anywhere, even outside of the theme parks, Halloween is very big here.
the stores, all the like Walmart, Target, whatever you go to, whatever. They all decked out for Halloween in like crazy ways that no other place would.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Is that like a South thing, or is that just like Orlando being like a touristy city?
Well, the thing is, I grew up in Massachusetts, which is
Oh,
another
yeah,
big
yeah, yeah,
area
yeah.
for Halloween, especially Salem.
I was gonna say, yep.
We've gone to the what's the movie? The Three Witches there. I can't think of the name.
Oh, Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus. We've been to the house. We've done all that stuff, and like it's cool, but it's a big Halloween area there too. So I'm used to it in both areas. Now,
Gotcha.
when you go a little further north, like New Hampshire, Maine, those type of places, they're more into like the, hay rides and stuff like that.
Yeah, more the
And-
aesthetic part, more than
Yeah.
like the spooky stuff.
Yeah, and it's cool. I like that stuff too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, are you gonna go do Mickey's Not So Scary this year?
It's so expensive. I'm gonna be honest. We might do it one night. But like, it's gotten very expensive, honestly. And as someone who has gone so many times,
Yeah.
I don't know that it's worth it for me. I don't know that it's worth it for me to go. I know people want to see content on it, but there's other people that post that stuff, and that's fine. So that's why this fall we might be doing some different things, which I haven't finalized the details yet. But if I do, we're going to be going to some new places because
Cool, yeah.
we want to share. We want to do other things, and we want to, branch out a little bit.
Yeah, I've never been to Mickey's Not So Scary. I'm debating on going. Like for you, I don't know if I want to spend the money on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already spent a nice little chunk and change of Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh,
If I will be
you
honest.
did Frequent Fear?
I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
the Frequent Fear Plus, so it's the 40-night one that I got this year.
Nice.
So I'll be doing a lot of Halloween stuff this year.
Yep.
And I love Disney. I'm not like the biggest Disney fan in the world.
Right.
So I'll see if I check out tickets and it's like 100, 120, maybe I'll go. I probably wouldn't spend anything extra beyond that.
Right.
But yeah, Halloween's huge down here. Have you ever done Hallow Scream at SeaWorld?
So I haven't been to SeaWorld since the last time I went to SeaWorld, I was maybe a teen and with my little sister and my dad. Same with Busch Gardens, because my dad was not like a Disney guy. We went one time when we were kids, and I actually, some ace lore. I ran into the hotel wall because my brother was like was messing with me, and there was a nail sticking out of it.
Ooh.
And so I actually have a scar here, like Harry Potter, on my forehead, and so we never went back after that, obviously, which makes sense. But I hear good things. I just haven't gone. I haven't done any of those events. The only ones I've done down here are Mickey's Not So Scary, Halloween Horror Nights, Sir Henry's, and I think that's it. That's all I've done down here. But I've done more up north. That
I'm sure.
We've done. In the Northeast, there's Witch's Woods, which is pretty cool. They literally take you in the woods, and it's I actually like the local haunts because I think they're more scary. We did one where it was in the fall. And there was a Jason, which is coming to Halloween Horror Nights.
Yes.
Right? So there was a guy, as Jason, and it was in the middle of the woods. It was terrifying because he wasn't saying anything. He was just walking and following us around.
No.
It was wild.
Have you heard of McCamey Manor?
Ooh,
California.
I don't know if I heard of that one.
It's like a haunted house where you have to sign a waiver to get in, and
Oh,
they can literally
jeez.
do anything to you. Like
One of those.
they can cut your hair, they pour stuff on you, they strap you down. It's kind of popular, I guess. I don't know how I know
Isn't
about it
there
even,
one,
but it's kind of like the most intense haunt maybe ever.
Isn't there one down here like that too?
I'm not sure.
I've seen people. Somebody posted about something like that either last year or the year before. I can't remember.
Yeah, but that one just seems absolutely crazy. And some people spend 8 hours in there because they're strapped down, getting basically tortured.
Yeah, I don't need that in my life.
House. I don't need it either at all.
That's a little too much.
At all.
But I mean, listen, if you like that kind of thing, hey,
Yeah.
whatever floats your boat.
I only bring up Hollow Scream just because I went a couple years ago. I still wasn't a huge fan of it. I mean, when you go to Halloween Horror Nights, it's how can anything even compare to it? It kind of seemed low budget, and I just wasn't impressed.
Yeah.
And I keep getting emails because I used to be a pass holder there. Right now they're selling tickets for $33 for Hallow Scream.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
So if you want to go to Hallow Scream, buy your tickets sooner rather than later because you can probably go for $35.
Yeah, that's the thing. Once you do Halloween Horror Nights, which our first year I think was 27 or 28, and whenever Little Boo was there, before it was Little Boo, but I think that was the first year we really went. I didn't know anything about it. I was just oh, should we do this while we're here? Yeah, cool. We bought tickets, and I was like, this is awesome. We gotta do this again.
It's insane.
Yeah, but I will say, not to be nitpicky old man, but it's gotten a little too busy.
Oh my God, yes.
And it's almost, my suggestion always is for people that are doing it the first time, if you have the money for it, get the express. Because especially if you want to do every house, get the express. I'm not saying you can't do it all in one night, but you don't have to be stressed about it. You can relax, grab a bite to eat, have a drink. You know what I mean?
If you don't have express, you'll be there till 2 a.m.
Yeah, and it's a lot, and it's fun. Don't get me wrong, but also, not every teenager, but there are some teenagers out there that kind of ruin the experience.
Yes.
Kind of old man barking here.
God. Go on. I have a story to tell from today, though.
No, that's really it. But yeah.
Yeah. So it's funny you say teens. I was at Universal today. I did Mummy Single Rider Line, and it was a little backed up. And when you're in ride for the Single Rider Line, right next to you is the standby line where it cuts into two.
Yes. Yep.
So the standby line was a little bit shorter than the Single Rider Line.
Yeah.
There were 3 teens went underneath the railing, snuck into the standby line. I was just are you actually kidding me?
Wow.
They might have even been younger than that, but the standby line was flowing as it normally does. If sometimes your Single Rider line, it's staying still for a little bit. right underneath the barrier, right underneath the switchback. I was like, "Are you? Do you?" Ugh. I wanted to say something, but I didn't.
It's tough. It's tough because it puts you. I don't know if you feel this way, but as a content creator, I don't stream as much anymore. You do though, so that puts you in a bit of a precarious position. Not necessarily because you're streaming, but you put your face in your videos a lot. People know who you are. Right?
I wasn't even streaming. I was just in line to ride it.
Right.
I was like,
Yeah, and I feel like I am not allowed to show my anger at things when I'm at a theme park or get upset because I'm a content creator. I don't know if you feel that way, and that holds you back a little bit. Because I'll be honest with you, sometimes there's times where I just want to be like, hell no. But I'm like, whatever. It's one person. That's fine. I'm not going to be, I don't know if you feel that way, but.
I was cut in line at Magic Kingdom this week.
That's right.
And
I saw that.
said something to the people.
Yep.
I wasn't going to, but as the line was moving, I was getting like more and more angry about it.
Yeah.
I was like, these people are going to get away with it. I can't let them get away with it.
That's
so
my
I brought it up to him.
Fiance, I
And
love you, but yes.
I am a content creator, but
Yes.
I'm not going to be disrespected.
Right.
Like, I don't care if you know my face or not. You did something wrong.
Fair,
You can't
fair.
get away with that.
That's fair.
So I do kind of feel that way sometimes. I do feel myself being extra nice in the parks, especially to cast members and team members.
Oh, of course. Absolutely.
But
yeah.
if it's
Yeah.
some random person that's being disrespectful to me, I can't not say something. That just builds up inside me.
It's tough for me when it's like teens though, like or kids, because I don't want to come off like
If I know you're under 18, I probably won't say anything.
Yeah, because just like okay, whatever. There's actually these kids that are really annoying at Horror Nights behind us, and I was like, you know what? Why don't you guys just go ahead? Just go right ahead of us.
Yeah.
Because I just didn't want to listen to them because they were like being super loud and obnoxious. I'm like, yeah, I got to fix my shoe. Just go right ahead.
I was in line for something once, and I kept getting bumped by these teens.
Oh,
I turned
geez.
around. I was like, "Can you guys like stop bumping into me? You're being really obnoxious." And anytime you deal with teens, they like mock you and they make a mockery out of you.
Yep.
So I can hear them laughing about it. I was like, "We've been in line for 10 minutes, and you bumped me probably 5 or 6 times. Can you please just have some common courtesy for the people around you?
Yeah.
Like have fun, be loud. I was that way once, but like have a little bit of respect. Like
Right.
I'm the type of person I will say something. I mean, it just builds up inside me. Like I have to say something to someone. Like
Yeah.
if I'm being disrespected or if people are being annoying or just being disrespectful.
Right.
But does Universal do a teen night for HHN?
A teen night?
Because I swear there was one time in 2023 where there was more than normal, and none of these kids were being supervised, and they're literally out here
Yeah.
causing chaos.
2023. I have a stream of every night from that year.
You probably could find the night that I'm thinking of.
But yeah, there was one. I think that was one of the ones I was actually with my fiance Lee, and it was just we went there for maybe like just so I could do my
Right,
all 48
right.
nights or whatever. And I was like, all right, I'm good. I'm
And,
out.
like, it's
Bye.
like they just make it unenjoyable.
Right.
And I know that I was a crazy teenager and I was the exact same way. But when you get older, and it's like I'm the one that paid for this ticket now. I'm also
Yes.
kind of trying to work a little bit.
Right.
Like you're kind of just. I'll be honest. They're kind of like ruining my night. Like where are these people's parents?
That's what they do. They just dump them there. And
Where
like, go have fun.
are
We're
you-
going to go to the hotel and have a drink, whatever.
If you're like 17, 18, sure. Anything below that, I think you need a parent, especially for 13, 14.
Right.
You're rambunctious at that age. You don't care about anything.
True.
And you're
Yeah.
doing whatever you want.
Yeah.
I know I was the same way, and I know I'm just getting payback for it now
Oh,
because I
yeah.
was the same way as a teenager.
I used to have long hair. I was in a band. Like I was totally,
what do you
totally
play?
different. Oh, I was the lead singer.
No way. Dude, let's go. I'm a drummer. I've been in a couple
Oh,
bands.
nice,
Dude,
nice.
love it.
Yep, my dad was a drummer. But yeah, I was your typical.
I know. Everyone was like that, and then you get older, and it's like these damn teenagers, man. You're getting karma for how you acted as a teenager. It's
true.
But I'm not saying I like hate teenagers. I just
Right.
sometimes they can just be a little overwhelming.
Right.
That's just how you are at that age.
A lot of you guys, especially the ones that follow us, you're the best. But the other
Of
ones,
course,
not so
yeah.
much.
The bad ones, you're really bad.
Right. Those are the ones that don't follow us. So
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
follow us, that's the way to go.
Yeah, that's even better.
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to get used to this heat. It's been so hot.
So wait, you're. I always say Oklahoma, but it's Ohio.
Ohio.
I don't know why I always say
It's
Oklahoma.
Midwest, O State,
The
kind of
O-State.
similar.
I don't know why, but you guys have what's the weather like over there normally in the summer? Is it normal?
Summer, it's mostly like high 80s.
Oh wow, okay.
But it's only maybe for like 2 months out of the year. So
Any humidity or no?
it's dry.
Yeah, see,
it is
that's
dry heat.
That's what kills you
Here,
over here. Yeah.
it's like high 90s and it's 100% humidity. And I'm like, I don't know, maybe I've had a thyroid condition, or I'm just like, I feel like I'm sweating more than normal this time around. Like, I feel like I'm sweating ridiculously more than I ever did. And I don't know if it's something I need to be worried about or what.
Yeah.
But I step outside and I'm just instantly just sweating.
This is why I'm going to be honest with you. I normally sweat all the time. It's disgusting. But I am constantly, we were going to the parks doing the Halloween Horror Nights updates in 2023. That was great. It's never happening again. So I just can't do the heat. I can't do it. Mm-hmm. I'm at that point where you definitely won't see me at Universal. The content I've been posting, honestly, I filmed in like 2 days.
Yeah.
Everything I've been posting for the past month is based on 2 days of me being at the parks. That's it. Because I'm not doing it. I'm just not going.
Yeah.
At nighttime, maybe, but no.
Universal's parks, they're just not designed, I think, for the heat.
Yep.
Especially when you're trying to walk between studios and islands. Right. That stretch, I called it no man's land the other day because it's ridiculous.
It's true.
And I always wear a backpack when I go.
Yep.
And
same.
You get the back sweat. And you get the strap sweat.
It's bad.
I get like embarrassed taking my backpack off sometimes because it's the entirety of my back.
It's awful.
Soaked.
Yep.
Soaked.
Every time.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. So that was literally me the past couple of days. So I need to chill out. Thankfully, I work during the day.
Yeah.
So I can only go in the evenings during the week, which is perfect because that's when it's actually bearable.
Yeah.
You go out from anywhere 11 to 5, maybe even 9 to 5 in Orlando, and it's tough.
That's why what we've been doing is this. I just got my new schedule, so I've been working in the mornings until like 7 at night, and then we go to the movies. And so we have that movie pass thing with AMC.
Oh, nice.
And so we just saw like 4 movies this weekend because I'm not going outside. I'll go to the movie theater, but that's it.
Did you see Rebirth?
Just saw that today. Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I actually did. It was good. Like, it wasn't the best movie ever, but like. It has its problems, but like, it's a giant dinosaur movie. What do you want? Like, this isn't like, you know what I mean? There were some parts though that I was like, yeah, this is stupid, but like at the same time, it's a dinosaur movie. Like, what are we doing?
I thought it was fine.
Yeah, it's not like reinventing the wheel or anything, but like, yeah, it could have been better. I like, that's the thing that gets me mad is like when it could have been better, and they just kind of like cut it to the point where it just wasn't that good, but it could have been better. But yeah.
I really just think they're just kind of milking the Jurassic Park name.
Yeah, soon we'll have dinosaurs in space by the end of this decade. Don't worry.
I feel like because the storyline has been the past couple of movies, like bigger, stronger, faster, scarier dinosaurs.
Right.
That's the plot of the movie, but it's also what they're doing in the movies. Does that make sense? Like what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
So it's the storyline of the movies. Yeah, then Dominus Rex, and then the next two with the Chris Pratts, and then even this one, it's like bigger, scarier dinosaurs. It's mutated. That's the storyline of the movie, and then it's like it's actually what Universal is doing to sell the movie.
Right.
Like, does that make sense? What I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
It's like
That's true.
I think they're just really just beating the dead horse of this movie. Like, how many times can you remake the same movie where they're going to an island? The dinosaurs, of course, do what they're going to do. They cause havoc, and they have to get rescued off the island. It's like, how many times can we remake the same movie and call it a Jurassic Park, Jurassic World movie? It's like, can we please either make good movies or just let the Jurassic Park name live? Because I'm such a old school person of those original 3 movies. They're so good.
Yeah.
The first Chris Pratt movie was really good.
I like that one too, yeah.
Really good. And then the next 2 were kind of fine. The second one was god awful in that mansion. God awful.
Oh, the mansion one, yeah.
And then what was it? Dominion, the third one.
I hated that one.
I thought that one was fine. And then this one that just came out, I thought was fine too.
Yeah.
They're milking the cow.
We're almost at like the Fast and the Furious.
Oh my god, they really are.
We're almost at that
They really
point.
are.
We're gonna go into space. I'm telling you, soon enough, we're gonna go into space with dinosaurs.
Who are we gonna have next? Freaking, I don't know, Chris Evans going to space because somehow there's John Hammond and InGen have dinosaurs. They have a space island up there. Like, come on, people. Like,
we're giving them ideas.
we kind of are. I want to check if this is somehow the next plot of the movie. Oh my god.
Yep.
Well, Ace, is there anything else you want to cover? How about you tell the people where they can find you?
Ooh, okay.
Shout yourself out. Plug whatever you want to plug.
This camera.
Yeah, the one webcam we have here.
So Ace, Oakland Entertainment. You can check out oaklandentertainment.com. I haven't updated it in a while, but It's the same name on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, Tinder, Grindr, whatever. That's where I'm at. Not really. Okay, maybe not those last two, but wherever you have All Cool Entertainment, that's me. Except Instagram is All Cool ENT. Also, Snapchat, surprisingly, we've been blowing up on thanks to these snack wraps recently. I made a video on that, and I don't know, it just took off. But yeah.
You never know the videos that are going to take off.
Yeah.
Especially on TikTok. You just never
Truth.
know. It's like the video that you put 10 hours into filming, editing, crafting, goes nowhere. And then the video you put out your phone, it's a 10-second clip, goes mega viral.
Yeah, just post it. Just post it. If you have a video, just post it.
Yeah, well, we should have this episode up on Monday, the 21st. Yes, so Ace, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I hope you had a good time. I thought it went really well. So, Coasters and Bro-Sters. You can find us, Ace, our first guest. Go follow him where he's on social, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.